What's going on, y'all? So listen. Um, okay, listen. If you can hear it in my voice, listen. Sinuses took me out last night, all right? First of all, I got home a little bit later, okay? And my sinuses have just been doing the fucking most. I am not sick. Like, sick. Oh my God, bitch, but my sinuses took me the fuck out, okay? I'm so sorry, y'all. Shit just be happening, and it's around this weather. It's the weather been going up and fucking down. It ain't never really been cold. Girl, I just woke up, okay? Well, not necessarily just woke up because I had to watch the episode. I just knew I couldn't do it last night because I wouldn't have the energy. So I just said, let me get this out before, later on today or whatever. Y'all will be happy. Y'all will be okay. Y'all will be understanding. Y'all usually are. But girl, listen to my voice. Listen to my voice, man. I sound like a whole ass nigga up in here. But anyway, um let's just get into this episode of the Has and Have Not season 7 episode 6. Plus I got a day off today, so the timing is perfect in this, so I can rest when I finish with this too. Season 7 episode 6, Mr. Jim. I'm not listen. Ew, listen, bitch. This episode bothered my spirit, all right? And I just got through watching it. This episode bothered my spirit so bad, only on one particular part, and it was Jim. It was Jim and the Hannah scenes, okay? Let's just go there right quick. Because the episode picks up and it opens up with Hannah, Jim, and Candace still up in the hospital room with Jim. And Jim doing all this mess. He got them by the balls. He got them on a string. He's like, dangling a carrot in front of them, and they're the horse or whatever trying to get it. Because of the simple fact that if they don't give this money to Jim, he's going to have Benny killed, okay? And they want their son and their brother back, all right? Candace on this whole front like, fuck that. We ain't finna give him no money or whatever. We finna find out where Benny at, and we just gonna run off with the shit or whatever. Hannah like, give him the money, give him the money. And I'm like, y'all better figure this shit out like right now, because girl, I didn't even get a chance to watch Sheriff's today because it didn't even record. I had to wait till the rerun, and then I went to sleep by then. I was knocked the fuck out. Jesus. And y'all know I'm a night owl, okay? But anyway, yeah, they talking all this stuff or whatever. Jim, basically trying to make it seem like he got the upper hand. And I'm just like, you know what? Candace said she gonna go to to the bank and get the money, okay? But what she really did was went with Mitch, and they sitting in the bar trying to figure out what they gonna do. This is when trying to figure out where Benny at. He got a license plate number. They gonna track the guys that took him or whatever. And this is when they see the newspaper. And Candace was like, bitch, why my face on this newspaper? My whole ass face is on this newspaper. Did I give the authority? Did I give my permission to put my face? This is copyright infringement, bitch. I ain't tell y'all to put my picture on this, and I don't want to read the paper. And then Mitch was trying to convince her, like, listen, girl, it's probably a good thing, okay? It looked like a good, decent article or whatever. Speaking of that, David had called in that favor to Cal, the attorney general, to talk to trying to get him out this stuff for Jim. Being his boy at core, of course, and trying to get him out this whole pickle, calling a favor for this whole Jennifer Salison and all this other shit that's going on. Mind you, Cal was on the phone like, listen, first of all, the favor was for the Lizzie Castile thing, okay? That's it. That's it. Y'all got this shit fucked up. But I see what you can do. I see what I can do, which he really can't do nothing, listen. And you got Scott sitting there, oh, what you can do and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. This Candace chick must really got a number on you. Okay, does it really mean something? They trying to make her out to be this good girl or whatever, like she the victim and all this shit. It got to be more stuff on her or whatever, because Scott told him that it's a done deal. That's dead in the water at this point. And so at this point, Cal got to think on his own about what he can do for Jim, if he can do anything, because Scott said if you want some more shit on Candace, Jim probably gonna be the one to help. Okay, and I'm just sitting here like, you know what, y'all over $1,500. Take the L, bitch. I could see if it was 15,000. 50,000, bitch, 1,500, bitch, your paycheck probably more than that. Ain't nobody tell you to go out paying for hoes, okay? That's your goddamn fault. You wanted to come out saying that you was out here tricking off of cash, bitch, okay? Tricking your cash off on tricks. Girl, ain't nobody got time to be sweating that. Moving on back to this hospital shit. You know, the Hannah scene deserved me because Jim was talking to Candace and Hannah before Candace left and was like, what you gotta say? Come at me, roll your neck, girl, do all this stuff. He went into his black scent, Ebonics mocking black women, black strong women, and I did not like it at all. It was just, I'm sorry for this glare. Y'all see I'm keep on trying to, okay, y'all fuck it, y'all do. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm just so off. But anyway, he just kept on, call me something like you gonna call me a demon and all this shit. And I'm sitting here like, okay. Jim, if you don't want nobody to know that you racist, you are really coming off racist. And if you don't want nobody to know that you can't stand women, you are really coming off that you can't stand women. And if you don't want nobody to really know that you really can't stand black women because you got scorned by black women, bitch, you really coming off saying that you don't like black women, okay? You putting all this shit in the month of history, Black History Month, and we doing all of this shit, bitch. I'm sitting here like, no, I want to stab him. I said, Hannah, go get a scalpel, okay? Hannah, go outside and pop open one of them drawers and get a freaking get a needle or whatever while his ass sleep. Go stick it up in his IV and put an air bubble in that bitch, okay? Do something, okay? Because what you won't do is stand up here and let this man disrespect you the fucking way that he doing. And then Candace had left, right? And then, Hannah was still up in there, and he kept on saying, Mr. Jim, called me Mr. Jim. Bitch, before Candace left, that was the first time he said it, called me Mr. Jim. And then Candace was like, bitch, you ain't got to call him shit. You ain't got to call him shit. Don't you do that. And I said, Hannah, don't you do that. Don't you fucking do that. Slavery is over. Well, the plantation slavery up in here down in Georgia and everything, supposedly, it's over, okay? There's different forms of slavery, all right? But that slavery, when our ancestors was brought over here, technically speaking, that's supposed to be over, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't your master, so you ain't got to call that motherfucker Mr. Any goddamn thing, okay? That ain't what we happening on this show right about now. Not in Black History Month, not in the month of February, okay? During this leap year, we not about to do that. But Hannah said, Mr. Jim. I said, really, Hannah? Hannah said, bitch, I'm trying to get my son, okay? I am not trying to piss this white man off, all right? This white man holds the power in his goddamn hands that he can do whatever he can to get my son, either shoot that motherfucker or put him back in here. And I said, bitch, I wouldn't trust him for nothing. Even if he gets the money, he probably still gonna try to do something to Benny, okay? And then try to do something to you, take the whole family out. Girl, I was like, Hannah, don't lower yourself. I would have been like, Benny, I'm sorry. My principal said, no, I love you. It was good seeing you or whatever. But bitch, I am not calling this man Mr. This. And that was happening throughout their scenes. Mr. Jim, he was humiliating the fuck out of Hannah. And Hannah was trying so hard because she loved her son so much. Bitch, I don't let nobody, let me stop. Because I do love my mom and I do love my sisters. Can I see myself doing some shit like that? It'll take so much. I'll probably grind down the fuck out my teeth trying to let that word come out, Mr. God damn it, it ain't gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? She had to do what she had to do for her son. All right. And he talking about Candace out here conning your ass because the money wasn't in the bank, and then he had like a 10 o'clock deadline. 10 o'clock he called Lloyd at the bank and the money ain't there. And then, I'm sitting here like, Hannah, he conning your ass too because either way, he gonna do something to Benny. He gonna do something to Benny, bitch. Either way, he get the money or not. He still probably gonna call him and say kill him because old boy seen his face, so he know who he is. Meanwhile, Benny up there having a conversation with old boy, trying to tell him that Jim dead and all this shit. Jim ain't dead. I said, Jim, are you really on the phone with this person? But you know, they getting confirmation or whatever that Benny's still okay and all this shit. And then, you know, when the money, Hannah up in the waiting room, she just waiting and all this, sending messages to Candace. Candace not answering. And, you know, she sent the last message. She was like, listen, bitch, I'm finna go to the cops. I said, no, Hannah. No, Hannah. No, Hannah. Slow up. Hannah, slow down, bitch. I understand. But think this through. Think this through. Okay? She got her ass up and she went up into that room with Jim. And Jim was like, I was just about to call your ass. The money ain't in the bank. So therefore I'm finna kill your son. I'm finna do what I said, bitch. He got on the phone and he called somebody and said, go ahead and shoot that motherfucker. And we hear somebody screaming in the gunshot in the background. Ah! I said, wait a minute. Hannah just dropped. Like, you could just see everything, the emotions on her just dropped. Like, oh my God, my son just got shot. I said, I know the fuck you ain't playing. Can't wait till next week to see her fuck Jim up. I said, bitch, you should have been took something and stuck it in his womb, all right? You know, the IV, I'm telling you, put an air bubble in that bitch. Close it off like this, okay? Just close it off like this. Embolism up in his hoe. But anyway, moving on from that, that was what was going on with them. Let's just get to Wyatt and Catherine right quick. Wyatt is still taunting Catherine. He is still being an asshole. All right, Catherine wake up. I'm assuming it's the next day or whatever. Cause she was laying on that bench and she went to sleep, you know, in her open toilet ass jail cell. Cause she said, there go my package. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. My auntie had sent me a package. But anyway, moving on from that, Catherine, you know, she just woke up off the bench, okay? You got Wyatt still up in there taunting her and everything, you know, oh, how did you sleep and all this stuff. And she was like, bitch, don't talk to me, okay? Don't fucking talk to me. He was like, listen, we right next to each other. I can talk to you all I want to, okay? You know, it is what it is, okay? At this point, Marty shows up. Now, Wyatt, this is where Wyatt... Because Catherine said, bitch, you still ain't come down from your high. He said, listen, bitch, it is what it is, okay? I'm going to be talking to your ass all this time because I can, all right? But here's where things got fucked up for me for Wyatt. Wyatt is a dumbass, and this is where they show it how much of a dumbass he really is. Because Wyatt didn't think this shit through. I don't care if he was sober or if he was high. He would have came to the same conclusion, all right? He did all of this shit because he thought that he had immunity from it, all right? And I was just really confused. Like, so you really thought that immunity for one crime meant that you would have immunity for all crimes. And all other FBI, cop shows, detective, whatever that you done seen on TV, which I'm pretty sure you done seen a couple of them. Everybody and their mama watch Law and Order, okay? You mean to tell me that you didn't know that on either one of those episodes that they only give you immunity for one thing, okay? At a goddamn time, bitch. They gotta assess the situation to see if you deserve it. Girl, I said, why you dumb as shit. When Marty showed up, he was like, hey, Marty, you here for me? He said, bitch, no, I'm here for Catherine. I said, oh, so now you want to get out of jail, but you up there acting like you all cool and stuff because you done killed your daddy and all this shit. I was so glad on next week's episode when Catherine said, oh, so they said somebody not pressing charges. Oh, well, bitch, we pressing charges. Oh, but I'm your son. Fuck that. I'm your mama and that was your daddy and you still tried to kill us and I ain't gonna press no charges. All that love and shit went out the goddamn window when that bullet flew right past my head. And all that shit you was talking, George had came up there talking to him and he talking about some, you know, I ain't gonna testify if you don't give me immunity for everything. He said, bitch, that's fine. We got all the evidence that we need to, you know, carry on with this case, okay? You literally tried to kill your mama and your daddy. That's attempted murder, bitch. That's attempted fucking murder, all right? They is alive and they can testify against you if you want to. And even if they don't, we can still get your ass because you still on record saying that you did the shit. I said, girl, why you really didn't think this shit through, did you? Meanwhile, back over at the Harrington estate, you got Jeffrey getting a ride from Madison to go home, right? And I guess they live far out from the hospital because, he was complaining about, if I need to get on the state, I need to go ahead and go now. But, oh, I'm so tired. It's going to be a long drive. And Jeffrey kept on saying, thank you for for going out your way and everything, taking me here. And, you can come in and rest if you need to. And then Madison get this report saying that it was a fatal accident or whatever on the highway. So that means that the traffic going to be so messed up. And he tired as shit. Jeffrey was like, you could go sleep up in my room or whatever if you want to. Just take a nap, take a load off. I said, Jeffrey, what are you trying to do? Okay. Now see, Jeffrey, you act like you don't want stuff, but you really do. This cat and mouse game, it was cute at the beginning, but now it's getting old, okay? If you're going to get it, get it. If you're going to give it, okay? That's what you need to do. Madison is putting it out there on the platter. Let me tell you something, Madison, you coming off a little thirsty. You coming off a little thirsty, but you speaking that truth, okay? You was talking about, the house and how your mama, Veronica is crazy as shit. Y'all don't need to be dealing with this stuff or whatever, okay? And it was like, yeah, we know that. And he was like, how can I get out of it? She just gonna keep on going. He told Jeffrey, you need to become dependent, bitch. Independent. That's what you need to do because you too dependent on your family. That's what it is. Look at me. Okay? I did this shit on my own. And then Jeffrey gonna say something. But look at your life. Are you happy? Are you this? I said, hold up, Jeffrey. You're not happy and you're getting supported by your family because you can't be who the fuck you want to be. All right? Without your mama judging you. Okay? Without her trying to kill you. Without the fact that your father may be going to jail. And oh, let's not forget that Jeffrey got cases on his ass too. We forgot all about that. The killing of Quincy, or, the leading up to the killing of Quincy, because he didn't technically kill that man. That man attacked the girl. We get, y'all, if you seen the show, you seen the show. Okay? Doing all this stuff. And I was just like, Madison is correct. Bitch, you up here talking about something, you working with your mom and all this shit. We've been saying, move, bitch. Go find another job. You got a degree in psychology and all this shit, and you doing the same thing. You could go find a job somewhere else in another state and do the same thing. The thing is, you so fucking dependent and you like this shit. You like this shit because ain't nowhere in hell I stay around while a bitch try to kill me. Hell no, I'm out this hoe. And my own motherfucking mama, fuck that shit. Bitch, when you tried to kill her and you stabbed her in her titty, you should have stabbed her again and made sure you inched it over a little bit to the right so it can get to that little heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did if you was about it. But you ain't about this shit, Jeffrey. You like this. That's what Madison told you last week. You like this drama. You really do. Madison go up in the bedroom and he was like, I can't go to sleep with my scrubs on. I said, okay, take your shirt off. Bitch, I'm thinking he just gonna take the little burgundy shirt off, okay? He got his little Popeyes Ivy Park on or whatever. So I'm thinking he gonna take it off because he don't want to get fucked up. He got the hospital smell and all that shit all up in it. And he took it off. He had his little undershirt on. I was like, okay, fine. He took his other shirt off. I said, some niggas don't like to sleep with the, they like to sleep bare chested. I get that. Okay, fine. But you did that right in front of Jeffrey. Jeffrey standing there looking like this. Next thing you know, Madison pulled down his pants, and I said, wait a minute. Do I see a V cut? Do I see sad ass? Madison, you ain't got no drawers on. Madison, you ain't got no drawers on. Jeffrey said, so, you don't wear any underwear? He said, no. I said, you knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. And then stood there like this. I said, Madison, you just being a whole ass hoe right now. You just putting it out there. Listen, Jeffrey, it's yours for the taking. I'm just letting you know this is what I'm working with, and it could all be yours for free too. Okay, he got up in that bed and he left that leg hanging out from underneath the covers, and he was like, you want to get in? Jeffrey was like, nah, that's cool, I'm all good. I said, Jeffrey, get on in there. Then when Jeffrey leave out, he like, whew. I was like, I know right, bitch. You know you wanted that shit. Okay. And at the end of the episode, cause my throat hurt, y'all. At the end of the fucking episode, girl, Veronica show up. Mind you, they got guards and stuff outside the house. Veronica shows up. David was like, yo, tell her to get the fuck up out of here. And was like, I can't really tell her to leave because she not on private property right now. and she taking the bullhorn out and calling Jeffrey a girl, calling him a bitch, and doing all this shit to David. And David was like, you know what, at this point you a crazy ass bitch, and all gloves is off. He going to the house because Jeffrey came out there and was like, Daddy, just ignore her. I was like, call the fucking cops and get that bitch arrested. Now I'm not here for violence against black people, but But I will make an exception for Veronica. I mean, I know that sounds harsh, but she needs to be taught a fucking lesson. Like, get a billy club to that ass or something. I know it's wrong. It's wrong. But they need to manhandle her ass and throw her in the back of a truck, and we never see her again. I know it's fucked up. It's fucked up, but she needs to be taught a lesson. She up there taunting Madison. First of all, Madison, go put your ass back to bed, okay? Ain't nobody asked you to look outside the window. Sticking your middle finger up, and she calling you a girl and all that stuff, and woo woo woo. I was like, that shit is tired. That shit is tired. The more you try to taunt somebody and force them to change, the more they gonna stay the same and do more outrageous things. People don't know this by now. Veronica, you ain't dumb, but you sure enough acting dumb in this situation. All right. And so at this point, David go inside the house. He go into this little safe, and he come out with these two red folders, and he go over there to Veronica, was like, listen, bitch, you keep on playing with me, I got some information on your ass. She said, bitch, I got information on you too. He was like, well, let's put the cards on the table and let's get to playing. Next thing you know, he calling up George saying, listen, I got some information for you if you need it, okay? Give me a call back. He calls up Marty, and he said, listen, let me listen to Catherine, talk to Catherine, before, don't let her talk to anybody else before you let her talk to me. Till I got a plan and get something to get her out of jail and let this shit work. Baby, I look good to have just woke up. Listen, when Beyonce say, bitch, I woke up like this. Listen, girls, I woke up like this. This is fresh face. I haven't even washed my face yet, bitch. My shit clear as shit, bitch. Okay, look at that. Girl, you gotta find something that makes you happy when you're feeling like shit. But anyway, hopefully I'll be better by tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Oh, I ain't got no videos to do Thursday. Ooh, thank God I can rest. But anyway, so yeah. Mind you, Broderick brought his ass up there to the jail trying to see Catherine, and Marty came through and was like, "So who the fuck is you?" Because he trying to see her like he at some type of hotel or she at some little place that require visiting hours and stuff. And the lady was like, bitch, this is a jail. The only people get back there is the lawyers. And no, I'm not sending no goddamn notes, okay? Marty ran across him and was like, who is you? And I'm a friend of Catherine. Well, let me give her your number so that she can know to call you or whatever. And he gave the number or so he can call him or something like that to give him an update. He give her the number, and Marty knew the number. He said, bitch, is this the number to the loft? I said, wait a minute, Marty. I don't like people that invested in my family and my shit. I was like, damn, Marty, your memory is good. But anyway, that was what was going on. Marty had to talk with Catherine and all that shit, trying to get her out of there. But wanted her to move her assets because Jennifer Salas and people, they trying to bring up a little civil lawsuit against her. And then it was like, the only way we can do this is if you move your assets to somebody that you trust. She want to move it to Hannah Young. Because she said, bitch, ain't no fucking family out here for me that I trust. The only bitch that I trust is Hannah Young. I said, uh-oh, Hannah just can't get away from these people. See, let me tell you something. Hannah, you should have left season 2. As soon as you found out that, how deep Candace was in, bitch, you should have left. You should have left these people alone. Because they getting you fucked up and they getting you trapped up. They really are. But anyway, that was the episode, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Once again, I apologize for being late. Please bear with me. And we'll try to do this later on today. I do got a black ink crew. Hopefully I sound better. Hopefully I look better. I mean, I look good now, but hopefully I look a little bit better. But y'all be good, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.